Fumihiko Takaba might be one of, if not the strongest character currently in the Jujutsu no Kaisen manga. Yarg, ladies and mateys, I be your captain, thy pirate deity, and I am endured by booty. I mean treasure by that, that's what I mean. Booty isn't treasure, but you already know that. But before we get into the video, I would like you guys to do me a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's not only free, and it will be very much appreciative down the line in the future, and you will get very much love and kisses and possibly the booty, I mean treasure by that, from me. So if you could, that would be very much appreciative. Again, it's free, so why not do it? The latest chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 173, has shed some light into this mysterious yet hilarious looking character, Takaba, and that be that his power can even overpower the great Gojo Satoru, who we thought was the strongest character in the whole manga. But no, that seat is reserved for Takaba. And to say in the short way possible, well, basically directly from the panel itself, Takaba's comedian allows him to manifest situations he imagines are funny in reality. It's an ability effective against Gojo Satoru. So in other words, any situation where no matter where he's in, as long as he can imagine it as a funny situation, then it can become into reality. Like for example, let's just say like, oh, he lost his leg, and all of a sudden he just go ha ha ha, no, I didn't watch this, and he just goes inside his leg and then pull like a new one out of nowhere, like a rabbit with a hat trick, except a disgusting rabbit out of a hat trick. Let's not think about that. Basically, he would get a new leg because of that. He finds the situation to be hilarious or funny to him. Now, something else they also pointed out in the manga is that it's only manifest situations that he imagines that is funny, which is something that is very important because in his first debut into the calling games, he has made a joke towards Reggie and Kanchi, who both didn't find his joke to be hilarious, and frankly, I don't blame them either. And Takaba has offended by it, and by being offended by it, he attacks Kanchi with a very strong kick to the face. I'm like, ooh, and the worst thing about it is they didn't see it coming. Literally, none of them did. And Reggie pointed out how fast he was, and how his curse energy had increased dramatically. So apparently it seems like he just seems like a very much of a weak guy based on appearance, based on like curse energy wise. But when his cursed ability activates, then that's when it becomes a huge increase. And not only his speed has an increase, but also his endurance has increased, because Kanchi shoots out a tooth to explode, but he was aiming towards Fushiguro, but that's when Takaba comes in front of him and takes the hit for him, and he does his little funny pose saying 0 damage, even though he has a nosebleed. So we see that his endurance is also crazy high. Sure, he bleeds, but he doesn't feel the damage at all. Another thing too I also want to point out is that he can also potentially maybe heal, because in the next chapter, in the next panel, we see that the nosebleed he has is just gone. We haven't seen them wiped it, it just seems to mysteriously disappear. So we can assume that he has maybe a healing factor or knows reverse curse energy, so he can also heal. Maybe. Another thing I want to point out is it seems that he might have limitless cursed energy, because throughout the whole times we've seen him in these few chapters, he has never shown to not only take any damage or feel any damage, but feel any side effects due to him using his cursed ability. And we don't see him feel drained at all, not even the slightest, which is very odd to me, and I feel like that is very much overpowered to think about, because again, this is an ability that he can imagine any situation he's in as a funny one and like make it into reality, and it's a power that can even rival against Gojo. So let's say Gojo tries to he doesn't have to, but it's always automatically on, but like Infinity, which keeps distance from him and somebody else. Let's say Takaba just like tries to go through, he notices that he couldn't go through, and he just like makes it a gag and like open a door, like a fake door, gets in, and then just punch him, you know? Just get in, just like that. Although the latest chapter might have provided us some information that I think why this so-called ability is not very much as overpowered as we thought it would be. And that is because Takaba knows nothing about his own cursed energy. So maybe this could be like a contract he made with like a cursed spirit for him to like have this kind of ability, and the contract is that, oh, I'll give you this power to be like crazy strong or something, or make you like funny or something, but the thing is you won't know about it, or he just generally doesn't know about it, or maybe he doesn't know about the curse ability because maybe somebody planted onto him. Because this isn't the first time we've seen someone get planted with cursed energy. The first one, I think the only person we've seen with that kind of thing, was with Mahito and Junpei. Now it could be just Gigi and a gag character and making him overpowered just for the funs of it. I feel like there's more to this character that we don't know about as of yet, and that we might learn in future chapters. That'll be the end of the video, mateys. Let me know if you liked the video or not. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and like this video. And in the comment section below, let me know, is Takaba your favorite character? What are some questions or theories that you might have about him? And will we see him more in future arcs? I am the pirate deity, and this is your captain signing off. Yarg.